Hi everyone, I'm Jay Cottrell, the Global Marketing Communications Manager here at LaserTech. Every Tuesday around 2 p.m. Mountain Time, we have a conversation with an employee or a subject matter expert about solving problems either in traffic safety or in professional measurement. Join us on your coffee break. We're live for about 15 minutes. We are also live tweeting, so if Twitter is more your style, you can join us there. If you have questions or comments for our guests or for LaserTech, please post them, and we'll answer them either in real time or as the subject of another LTI Tuesday at 2 conversation. And today I have two of my coworkers joining me today. I have Kassie, Carley, and Steve Colburn. Thanks for joining me. Can you go ahead and introduce yourselves so everybody knows who you are?
Hi, Jay. Thank you. I am Kassie Carley, the Solutions Product Manager at LaserTech, and I have been working here as of July, 7 years.
And thank you, Jay. I am Steve Colburn, and I'm the Applications Training Specialist. Kind of cover all the products and markets that we serve, and been with the company, it'll be 28 years.
Wow. That's some staying power, Steve.
Thank you.
So today we're going to be talking about the WorkSite app, which is also a cloud-based app, so you can get it on your mobile or in the cloud. Is that correct, Kassie?
Yes, that is.
So where did you get the idea for this?
Well, as with all of our apps and software here at LaserTech, we develop them so that they can add value to the lasers, package up all the awesome things they do inside, and make them even more useful to our end users. So the WorkSite app was designed to accompany the TruePoint 200H hybrid laser, which is our brand new laser at LaserTech. Capture those measurements, add value to them, and create those end results, the reports for the users.
Okay. How did you go about deciding what to put into the app?
We took a look at a lot of the competing tape laser apps. The 200H is a tape laser style app. It's different in that it has two different measurement technologies inside, phase and pulse, so it can get up to that millimeter accuracy, which is the most accurate laser that we've ever built here at LaserTech. And we looked at the competing style lasers in the same field, apps, read the review boards, tried to include everything that everyone loved about the tape laser apps that were already out there, and not include the things that they didn't like so much, so that we could create a well-rounded, useful app to accompany the laser that would actually, bring a benefit to our end users in the best way we could.
That sounds like a really great plan to do. Steve, what would you say are the top 5 things that people should know about the app?
I suppose they would be the top 5 capabilities that it has. The primary organization for the app is called projects, and then all your data is underneath there, and it's subdivided into a header page where you can put some site information and maybe a photo, and then it's divided into records, and each record can bring in measurements from the laser or work keyboard. You can select your units, feet, meters, square feet, things like that, the type of measurement it is, the distance, the height. So you can store that measurement value, and then you can also record a photo for each of the records. So that's kind of how it's organized. And then once you're done with your project, you can also generate reports right from the app of various styles, and include all the images and things as well. Another module that it has is called Quick Notes, and there you can just, it's kind of for rapid data collection. Works great with the laser's continuous mode, where you can feed in data measurements and then just assign a simple mode to it, nothing fancy. A third thing that it has, really the first of its kind for the company, is the ability to upgrade the laser that Kassie mentioned, the 200H. You can upgrade that right through the app now. So the firmware, if we release a bug fix or a new enhancement, it can be done right over the internet. So it gives the user some great flexibility there. probably one of the big things Kassie mentioned was the cloud, and you as well. You can take your projects that you collect on the device in the field and send them up to the cloud. So when you're back in the office, you can bring them in. Allows you to make calculations based on all your measurements you've made, and you can further generate reports again there. And of course, it's free. It's a good thing too.
Right. Free is always good. What would you say your favorite feature is?
It would probably be photo annotation. It's really cool when you're in a record and you take your measurement, say it's the height of a wall at 10 feet, and you take a photo of that wall. You can actually overlay that measurement on there with a line diagram and the measurement value there, and it retains in the photo all the way through the report. So that's really cool.
I like that option to have something that's very visual to be able to reference in a report.
Yeah.
For the people who have been using WorkSite, what would you say their top-rated feature is so far?
I don't know. It's probably the reporting you get out from cloud. Wouldn't you say, Kassie?
Yes, yeah. Being able to have all the measurement records there, reorder them, organize them, and add up square footages, and then, also include pricing for things like estimates and appraisals. It seems to have been the most used of all the features so far.
Is the cloud and the app similar? Are they the same, or are there different capabilities of each?
So the cloud can do everything the app can do, but in addition to those things, can add in the calculations, reordering measurements. In the app, it just first come, first serve, the way they're ordered. And then also looking at the data or the projects by geography. So every time you take a measurement record in the app, the GPS coordinate is logged for that record, and they kind of are clustered together to make a map point, and the projects can be viewed that way by geography in the cloud, in addition to as a list, like a project list. And also the cloud cannot take laser data. So you can add measurements by typing them into the cloud, but the app is the only one that can take laser data transferred wirelessly.
So how does that integrate with the 200H? And a follow-up to that would be, why would people want GPS coordinates with their measurements?
Well, normally when you're doing an asset management style project in the industries that we're kind of focused on, such as construction, utilities, forestry, it helps to have the location of whatever it is that you're measuring. Whether you want to find your way back to it or whether you want to show it by geography on a map, it's just a standard piece of data to collect. The way that the laser integrates, so like Steve mentioned, you don't have to have a laser to use the WorkSite app. You can just type the measurement values in from whatever tool it is that you're using. But it will transfer over wirelessly, and then there's a remote control module where you can change the settings on the laser from the app rather than having to remember all the button presses to dig into the menu, because the menu is pretty extensive on the hardware. It's just a little bit faster and easier way of doing that. And then, of course, like Steve mentioned, the first time we've ever had a wireless way of updating firmware. The firmware will always be packaged in the app, and when a new firmware version should release, if it should, it will be inside the software and is a download from the App Store or Google Play.
Okay, so where can people find the app?
So you can find the app on the App Store or Google Play for free, and then the cloud is at www.lasertech.cloud. And those accounts are free as well for 3 active projects.
That's really great. If anybody had more questions about WorkSite or the 200H, how could they contact you? Either one.
Well, there's a link from the cloud for support and feedback at www.lasertech.cloud for anyone who makes an account. Or you can email me at kcarley, KCARLEY, @lasertech.com.
Right, we're all first initial last name at LaserTech, so it's Colburn for me.
All right. And we have a little bit of time left over, so I get to ask you some fun questions. If you were offered a one-way trip to Mars, would you go?
One way.
Yeah, one way.
Well, are they taking spouses? Or
Perhaps, yeah, it's pretty open-ended, so.
I don't think I'm quite ready.
You're not pioneering.
The last couple of months have been kind of strange enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
I'm pretty sure that Earth is one of the most special places in the universe, and I think also very accommodating, so I think I would stay.
I'm with you. I think I would stay. So, what item would you never leave home without?
My cell phone.
I'll be asking my coworkers this question.
Budget card.
Yeah.
My cell phone has all my banking attached, and it can be scanned, and I can pay for anything. Yeah, this thing has to be attached to me. Always.
I think this one is my top choice as well. What would you say your best purchase under $50?
I have no idea. Probably the All Trails app that I use for hiking.
I like that app a lot.
This really nice aluminum carpenter square I just got that I needed. Can't live without it. It's really hard.
Okay. Yeah, I think one of my best purchases that I've done, but under 50, that's a hard one to do. I can't think of what it would be. Probably a knife sharpener, because they have scissors and knives all over the place, and in the kitchen they need sharpening constantly. So under $50, definitely.
It's no good unless it's sharp, you know.
No, it's not. Well, thank you both for joining me today. Is there anything else that you want to leave our listeners with about WorkSite?
No, just please let us know if you do download and use the app, if there's anything that you would like it to do better than it currently does, or you have any ideas for new features, or you find something wrong, don't hesitate to send me an email or contact us through our Facebook page. It will eventually get to me, and we will see what we can do.
All right.
Awesome.
When you do get your new laser, make sure you get the app. I'm sure you'd be able to make use of it. Just about any kind of industry could make use of it. We made it flexible enough for that. So.
Yes.
I want to thank everyone who joined us today. Any new questions that are posted here on the recording will also be passed along to Steve and Kassie. And looking ahead, Clint Cowan, our Industrial Sensors Product Manager at LaserTech, will be with me live next week on June 23rd at 2. So we'll see everyone next week.